Welcome to Warwick Farm. We're back on home deck today and a lot's been happening. It never stops at the moment. We've sold mares this week, Little Buyer, Infatuation, Belle Claire, Passagata. We bought a weanling and I'm here with the man that actually looked at it with his Ole Kirk jacket. What did you think of the Ole Kirk weanling, Al?
Oh, she's a lovely filly, absolutely gorgeous filly. And she, every time they went to see her, when Georgie went to see her, she just came out and paraded like an old stager, which is very much like OLA was. And they're just professional right from the word go. And that's what this filly appears to be. And she has that beautiful hindquarter on it and gorgeous walk, so no, exceptional.
Yeah, so she has been bought to race, and I think Ole Kirk undoubtedly is a stallion that is going to make it to the absolute top. Of course, we've got Ole by him, and I think she's pretty good buying at that level. Of course, it's been a good week on the track. 2 winners at Randwick last week, and Thunderlips was a very good second. Hollywood Hero was a dominant winner. The race really set up beautifully for him, and Miss Kim Carr in the last was really dynamic. I thought it was a good race for her. She was able to get to the right part of the track, which I thought may be the case on a very, very wet track, and it did play very wet. We haven't got too much to report other than a lot trialling during the week. We had a few good ones. We've got Luke Hilden here. What's the verdict, Luke?
No, good week, Bjorn. Good winners on Saturday. They were great. Not a lot of luck in Queensland, but hopefully we can change that tomorrow.
Yeah, we've got the whole team here, all getting organised. Clean barn, all set. Jenny, winner for the weekend?
Namaste.
Namaste. There you go. Lovely black colt. We'll get to him. Right, let's go. Let's go through the stable. And if you've got any questions, put them in the question box. I will not unlikely to pick them up when they come through up the top. So we'll come here. Here's Bat Out of Hell. He's possibly running Wednesday. He's going really well. Punton, he's going to run possibly Monday week, but very happy with him. He's more like a European. He's trialling okay, improving. He's Hollywood Hero. Definitely lived up to his name last Saturday. He was very good, and he's going to run next week in the Racing to Win handicap over a mile at Randwick. Thunderlips is running next week. He's going super, so really happy with him. We've got a couple of Olafson. Well, of course, full brother to Osmosis. 1 start, 1 win in a city race, and we're really happy with how he's going. He's coming up very well. And he's probably still 4 weeks or so away from trialling. We've got a couple of visitors. Busselton's up. Battleton, he's running next Saturday. I think he's going really well. He trialled at the start of the week. We're very happy with him. He's Disneck, one of our old favourites. Get back and finish off. Star Deal, he trialled well on Monday. Fleet Commander was okay first up. He's going to be better over a trip. Carter Australia, nice Zoo Star colt. Any questions? Is Allegron okay after his run at Brisbane? I think he is. I think it was just a really, really wet track that day. Luke?
Yeah, I think so. He didn't seem to appreciate it. He didn't fire, but we're confident he'll bounce back tomorrow.
Yeah, and he's running tomorrow. Of course, the big concern is there's a heap of rain forecast, and we'd never have a horse in the races if we weren't 100% happy, because if they're not going into a race in good order, they're not going to be competitive anyway. Got one question regarding the non-sale of Rose Hill. Well, I'm not sure. It's a simple answer. Time will tell. Update on Olafson and Within the Law. She's about to start pre-training, so really excited about her. Did an amazing job as a 2-year-old, great constitution. You're always a bit of a question mark with any 2-year-old going to 3, whether they'll train on, but she can get over a trip, and I think she will. She's very genuine. Namaste, he's out on the walker at the moment. How do you see him, Luke? Race 1 tomorrow, 11 a.m.
He didn't have any luck. He was 4 and 5 wide first up in Queensland in the group race. He comes back to a Saturday race. He gets the blinkers on. I think it's a sharp improvement. Tough race, some good competitors in him, but I think he will definitely improve.
Yeah, brilliant. Here we go. He's I Know a Star. Well, he didn't fire last week, but he is back. He's in good order I think just first up, tough race, but it was uncharacteristic from him. We'll get him right. Here's Robusto, who trialled on Monday. He's going to go to the Stradbroke first up, and really happy with him. Of course, he won the Ingham last time out. Luke?
Yeah, his trials have been fantastic. Kieran McAvoy's taken the ride on him in the Stradbroke, 52.5, so borderline getting in, but hopefully he will.
Yeah, fantastic. Rightio. Highlights coming along well. Arapaho straight back into the stable. Of course, the Sydney Cup winner on the Melbourne Cup progress. Always great to have him around because he's got such a good attitude. Couldn't be happier with him. And pick up the tab. He's running at Kemler Grange. He was really good first up.
Yeah, he was fantastic first up. Probably well short of his best distance. He's going to get out to a mile. He's out to 14 tomorrow. He's got a good gate. Robbie Downey again, rinse and repeat. Let's hopefully goes back to back. Yeah,
he's good. Winner of Carolina's in that race, but I think we'll save her for either Tuesday or possibly next weekend. So we come through here. Luke, we've covered most of the runners. Star May is unlikely to run. She'll probably wait for Wednesday, so that's the plan of attack.
Question here about Raikkonen. We might as well do him.
Yeah, Raikkonen, well, he's up there. He's drawn deep. Now, there's a lot of rain forecast, so that wide gate may actually be beneficial, Luke.
Yeah, look, 2020, no easy feat anywhere, but he's a quality horse. He deserves his chance. He couldn't be in any better form and condition. So, yeah, we're going there. Not confident, but hopeful he gets a bit of luck. He'll be in the race.
There's a special mare back. Steffi Magnetica. She's in great order. Looks fantastic and couldn't be happier with her. So she's going to have a slow gradual build up. Of course, the King Charles on Everest Day is the main aim. $5 million over a mile. We know she does the mile at Randwick well.
Yeah, she's performed fantastically, third up as well. So look at her playing something like that, and King Charles will be a nice one.
Yeah, here's QS who's going to run Sunday week. Keep an eye on her. She's knocking on the door. Should be a good race for her. And Miss Kim Carr, she's going to run on Saturday week, over a mile, and really happy with how she's going. She's a filly that's just continued to improve, and I think eventually she'll get to a much higher grade. Oh, Invincible trialled well on Monday. She's possibly going to run in the next week or 10 days. She's 2 from 2, very well bred filly. And Swordplay, unfortunately, she's pretty well behaved. She just got her foot up on Wednesday, so she was a late scratching. She's come through well. She's possibly going to run on Wednesday. There's a couple of races that are options there.
Right, got some question marks. Questions, Bjorn?
Clarito, he's a very nice filly, and she trialled on Monday. She's possibly running on Wednesday as well. She's out of Sprite, a Group 1 winner. Got lovely big filly, Collett's riding Wednesday. Horseshoe Hill, another one that trialled super. Lovely filly. And those Ridgemont colours, and can't wait to get her to the track. She'll probably trial again on the 10th, then to the races after that. Of course, first up, she ran third to Oole, the Wyong 2-year-old race. A good race.
Okay, questions. Armour Victorious.
Going back into pre-training, I think, in the next few weeks. Had a long time off, was feeling his knees. Of course, he's a Group 2 winner, so looking forward to getting him back.
Outcast Alley.
Back in the stable, ticking along nicely.
Has Luke been kicked out of home? No, that's just my lunchbox.
It's winter, he still wears the shorts though. He's from Cowra. You can take the boy out of Cowra, can't take Cowra out of the boy.
Long range targets, Imperial Force in the spring?
Oh, just get him back. He did a super job. He's spelling at the moment. Could possibly look at the Sydney Stakes first up, a race like that.
Demigod today at Goulburn.
Yeah, and he was probably a tad disappointing first up, Luke. What did you make of him?
Yeah, he was seemed a little bit field shy, so he put the blinkers on him today. Hopefully that'll improve him. It's a good race. He's drawn a good gate. Gets every chance.
Rightio. And sort of one way on Stephen Head. Al says, we like to see Al around not doing much. We like to see you just gossiping, Alan. Radio Warwick Farm.
We're not gossiping. We're discussing one of your horses' footage.
That's what we like. Two old mates together. Anyway, we won't go into Al today. We won't ask him any questions. We'll save that for next week. Steph, who's the winner from the weekend?
I'll say pick up the tab.
Pick up the tab. That's a soft one. And he's a man. He's 3 from 3. His last 3. Lobby. What's happening?
No, not much.
Just keep it settled, easy, relax.
Listen, mate, that's why half the people are on there waiting for my tip.
Righto, well, hit us.
I thought I'd leave it till last so everyone can stay there. Otherwise, they'd have dropped off 15 minutes ago. But anyway, apart from all that, I think Namaste. I think his run with Brisbane was good. It was a heavy 8 up there. He'll handle the track here.
Still going to be fairly demanding here, though, I think.
Yeah, but he handled it good up there. He had a tough run. He only got beat 5 lengths. And I think you go through the form of that race, it's not over strong. He's not a bad horse. So he's my tip and pretty confident.
Brilliant, right. Confident, Lobby. There we go. Anything to add?
No, that's about it.
Well, did you watch the State of Origin Wednesday?
Well, that was a foregone conclusion, wasn't it? New South Wales, we should have beaten by 40, but what we beat them by, points.
You know, most New Zealanders support Queensland.
Yeah, I know. I can't work that out, because we're closer to New Zealand, and you all come here and you congregate in New South Wales. So what is it? Why do you go for Queensland? Why?
I think we just like the people better. Anyway, good result. My pick for the weekend, Tough. I think Ellipsis can run really well at Rosehill. She's got a good gate. Gate 1. Is that good or bad come Saturday? I guess time will tell. But she's a nice filly. She's got a good record and she's a winner. Luke, finish off with you. Last one. Any winners?
My best of the weekend, I'm each way Allegron.
Each way Allegron with the concern with the rain. Brilliant. Good luck, folks. Have a good weekend. We'll be in touch next week.